The movie starts with a dead person lying on the floor, and we see Issa telling her brother, Thomas, to leave. Issa has killed their father. When she goes to the washroom to clean up, she sees her dead father standing behind her. As soon as she turns her head, he's gone. She thinks her mind is playing tricks on her. She leaves the house with her brother. The year is 1980, in northern Luzon. While driving through the forest, they have an argument, and Thomas runs away into the woods. Issa can't find him, but out of nowhere, a man appears carrying a suitcase. He suddenly disappears behind a tree. Then, she sees a man running toward her. Out of fear, she falls down and loses consciousness. During this time, she has a horrifying dream before waking up again. She comes across a huge house in the middle of the jungle. She enters and, while looking at a painting of nuns playing with a child, someone runs across the hallway. She follows it, going to the first floor, where she finds a large painting of a beautiful woman. Suddenly, a man appears out of nowhere. Terrified, Issa runs downstairs and comes across a group of nuns. They tell her the place is an orphanage and that Thomas is there too. She is overjoyed to see him, but something seems off. Thomas appears to have no memory and falls asleep soon after. A sister takes Issa upstairs and gives her a room to freshen up. Meanwhile, Thomas is trying to sleep downstairs. He prays to God to keep himself and his sister safe. As he sleeps, we see a horrifying figure watching him through a hole in the broken ceiling. Back home, the police arrive at the crime scene. At the orphanage, Issa joins her brother for a meal with the others. A sister tells her the orphanage runs entirely on donations and is currently an all-boys orphanage. After the meal, Issa insists on taking the dishes downstairs. There, she meets a young boy, Ezekiel, who is playing with a toy camera. Curious, Issa looks through the camera and is shocked to see what looks like a dead body inside it. Issa asks Sister Morgan for permission to stay indefinitely, which she grants. Issa also requests help in getting Thomas adopted, as she doesn't have the financial means to give him a better life. One of the sisters gives her a tour of the orphanage, excluding the mother's room, which she is forbidden to enter. Meanwhile, the children are playing. Thomas is given a mask by one of the boys to play Mother Mirasol. When Thomas asks who she is, the boy says she's the monster who roams the orphanage, looking for children to eat. They begin teasing Thomas. Issa starts cleaning Sister Marga's office, while Thomas is being bullied by Principe in the shower room. Thomas warns him that his sister will protect him. Later that night, Issa sees a human figure in her room, but it turns out to be a nightmare. The next day, Thomas accidentally sees one of the sisters while she is changing, and Sister Margot catches him. Thomas gets a haircut, and Issa helps clean up the fallen hair. Suddenly, she hears a noise upstairs. Sister Tiring has broken a statue and, as punishment, is forced to walk barefoot over the broken pieces. Issa tries to stop it but fails. While cleaning, a sister approaches her and reveals that they are not Catholics but worshippers of Lilith, the first wife of Adam. Later that night, Issa takes a shower, while Thomas is given a task to retrieve innerwear from downstairs as a rite of passage to join a secret boys' club. After the shower, Issa inspects the painting of Lilith and sees Sister Margot heading downstairs to open the main door. A man enters and leaves a basket at the gate containing an infant. Meanwhile, while Thomas is doing his task, he sees a hand reaching out in the corridor. Just as something is about to emerge, a nun rescues him. The sisters inform Sister Margot that Thomas is missing and worry that Mother might catch his scent. All the children are lined up, and Principe admits his wrongdoing. He also confesses that he's tired of the place and wants to leave the orphanage. The next day, Issa asked Thomas about the previous night, but he couldn't remember anything except that he saw something. Issa noticed the baby in the hands of one of the other sisters while everyone was having breakfast. Sister Margot broke the news: Principe was being adopted by a family. Sister Margot asked Thomas if he remembered anything from the night before. Thomas said he saw bright eyes in the dark and a long finger. Sister Margot dismissed it as his imagination and told him about the orphanage, how it was built on a sacred site by an angel of love, the very figure he claimed to have seen. Later, Issa was staring at a painting when she accidentally discovered a hidden door. Before she could react, she heard the sisters approaching. She quickly got inside and began watching through a hole. She saw Prince B being taken to the mother's room by all the sisters, each wearing a mask. He was supposed to say goodbye before leaving, but instead, Sister Alena locked him inside. Sister Margot appeared with a gun and began chanting a prayer, both to gain strength and to show respect. Meanwhile, Thomas noticed no one was on the bed. Suddenly, he was pulled under by a demon-like figure. In the next scene, while Issa was still in the hidden room, she heard footsteps. Before she could react, she was rescued by Gabriel. When she asked what was happening at the orphanage, Gabriel pointed downstairs and ran off. Issa then saw a picture of a woman drowning children. The next day, Issa asked Thomas to leave with her. She confessed she once thought about leaving him behind, but now she wouldn't. Thomas also apologized to Issa for failing to protect her sister when their father was hurting her. Later, Sister Margot approached Issa, saying she had found a family for Thomas. Issa refused, saying they had found new shelter and were planning to leave. Then came the film's biggest reveal. Sister Margot showed Issa a photo of the sisters. Issa recognized one, her mother. Sister Margot revealed Issa's real name was Isabel and her mother's name was Esther. She was a devout follower of Jesus Christ. But then, Margot revealed their true identity: they were worshippers of Lilith. Sister Margot told her she couldn't escape. Before she could do anything, Issa attacked her and hid inside the secret door. All the sisters began searching for her. She got lost in a maze-like corridor and accidentally found her way into the mother's room. There, she saw a severed hand, just before hearing the sound of vehicles. She noticed 2 cops approaching the orphanage and screamed for help, only to be attacked by another sister. The 2 police officers were greeted by Sister Alena. She claimed she hadn't seen the 2 siblings. One of the cops insisted on speaking with the children. Inside, he found Thomas. But before he could act, his partner was shot by a sister. The surviving cop shot her back, only to be overwhelmed and attacked by the other sisters. In the next scene, the sisters were seen removing the bed. Beneath it was a deep pit. They lit it up while the cop and Issa were being held captive. The sisters took the cop away, leaving Issa behind as Sister Alena approached Issa and asked her to accept Lilith and gain her powers, which Issa rejected. Alena told her they planned to sacrifice Thomas. They brought Thomas to the pit and began chanting, summoning Mother. Meanwhile, Gabriel rescued Issa, but they were stopped by Sister Margot, who believed she could see Esther in Issa. Margot shot herself, saying the end was near and that the 4th seal had been opened. Upstairs, the cop pushed Alena, and both fell into the pit, right as another sister pushed Thomas down as well. Inside the pit, the cop and Thomas saw a monster devouring Sister Alena alive. The next moment, the monster began eating the cop too. Issa, now armed, entered the room and jumped into the pit to rescue Thomas. She urged him to climb the ladder. As he did, the monster attacked Issa, but she shot it. Before she could fire again, the monster attacked once more. Somehow, she managed to climb the ladder, the monster following close behind. At the top, she saw the image of her father in the monster. Thomas then shot the creature in the head. Issa made it out, but Thomas urged her to help the other orphans escape too. Issa went to rescue the children while Thomas returned to the place where Sister Margot's body lay. He heard someone calling his name from the painting. Suddenly, he heard screams from upstairs. He ran up, and this was the most chilling scene of the film. He saw Issa had killed Thomas. Gabriel was trying to help the other children. At that moment, Thomas realized the horrifying truth: he was already dead. Issa stood before the painting of Lilith, revealed to be Lilith herself. The film ended with the nuns offering an infant to Issa, their Lilith. The movie closed with a horrifying smile on Issa's face and a hungry look in her eyes aimed at the infant she was about to devour. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment below. I'd love to hear what you think. Did I miss anything important? Is there something I should have covered or maintained? And most importantly, who do you think is the biggest reveal in the story? Let's talk about it in the comments. Until next time, take care and stay curious.